press that?
He did say he had to go, and I didn't ask
I
him
don't know
before
if
he
it's
left.
on or not.
Right, how are we going here? So auto brakes to RTO. Yep, gears down, flaps is 5.
Yes.
Trim is set.
Yes.
Now at the moment you don't have auto throttle. Do you want to? Do you want to? So just
I'll
remember.
just go to manual again.
Yep.
And then I'll set it when I get up.
And initially, if you're going to go with 100% throttle,
Yep.
pretty much as soon as you're climbing, bring it back to like 90, 95. Otherwise, it climbs like an absolute rocket ship, which can be a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Righto, you're all good. Have fun. Try not to crash or kill anybody.
I haven't done it yet.
No.
It'll be a first.
No, good. Okay.
Well, now
You're in charge.
what's the same?
Which one?
Well,
Which? No, hang on. Why have we got we've got some doors open for crying out loud? That work.
what?
Just flick the lights test switch there. This one at the front there. Flick that up. Then take it back down. Right, they were just dodgy. They were lit up, saying the doors are open, but resetting the switches seems to have cleared it. Now what's saying?
Oh, what's the popsicle?
Mate, I don't know, I haven't used this. Make like a blow this popsicle stand.
That's the
I
one.
haven't used it since you were last in. Hang on, right, so
What is it?
Blow this popsicle stand.
so before I go, tell me the speeds again. Takeoff speed?
Oh. 150?
Yep. Landing speed?
About 145, 150.
And then about 200 when you're trying to get prepared for landing.
Yes.
And about 280 when you're doing high speed stuff, when you're
Yeah.
belting along the
And get organised.
countryside.
Get it organised by
Get it nice
3,000 feet.
early. Yep, 3,000 feet. Got it. Have fun.
Leave gonna. You can see it on the big screen out there.
Yeah.
You got to call the speeds out, don't you?
So what do you want? What do you want?
You call out 80 knots.
Oh, 80 on. 100.
Yeah.
120.
Yep. You get to 150. You go
140. 150.
rotate. Hey. Cut up. Okay, gear up.
What do you want?
Gear up. Little pull up. That's it. All the way up. Yep. Go wait a second and then go up. Yep. Give flaps. Positive right.
What do you want, man?
All the way. Put them away. Watch the speed.
230.
Oh, yeah,
So when you're looking for 280,
we're just going to go for a cruise up here. I'll show you where Tilly lives. Literally. Yeah, base. Well, if we head over here, straight ahead, you should be able to find the highway. On a road. On the road. Here we go.
speed, do you want that going 5? That was up.
Hang on a minute. Back here. That's the overspeed warning. I know that. Be quick. That's enough. There we go.
Was it just going too quick?
There's Derby Airport. Right down there.
Yeah.
See the airport?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the gun club's just off the other side there.
Yeah.
And then if we go up here, over this way, the Gibb River Road should be, watch my altitude here. There's Derby over there, that's the town. To the yellow and the city over there. To the place should be dead in front, there's the road. The fall.
That's the highway. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there's cars as well.
huh?
There's cars as well.
Oh yeah. We're literally right over his place, right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
What is it, just off the highway?
Yeah. Go around. Go over the... Huh.
Yeah.
Right, we'll fly over Derby and we'll go down to Broome.
So is that land
No.
then, or is that airspeed?
It's airspeed.
It is airspeed.
Do a big turn here and go over Derby.
So what will nothing happen if I...
Huh?
Nothing will happen if I try and that just override it?
No.
How does it work?
Well, yours does what mine does.
Yeah. Right. So I can just try and do the opposite.
No, you're breaknecks.
No, but...
Huh?
Yeah.
Wee. Wait till they make me scream in a second. Go over Derby at 3,000 feet. That's Woolies.
What?
Woolies on the corner. Watch the altitude.
Is that the distance? The Broome?
91 nautical miles? Yes. That's pretty cool, though. Right over the top of Derby. Go out there. Follow that road, the first intersection on the left, you just go out there. That's where he is. Wow. We'll head down to Broome.
No, that's that one.
Give her that max. Got no. Right. Do a Blake.
Little flag,
Huh?
what leader?
That's what he was saying about me watching the speed. What happened last time was that we were pottering along, having a night, and Blake, he came out with a cooler gun, and Blake said, how fast can it go? So he showed him how to wind it up and make it. And like, when we got to Brisbane, we couldn't stop it. And he went, what? Nothing to do with me.
Why, well, is there a way of getting it to go quick? Then just turn it.
Well, it's easy to get it to go fast, it's hard to slow it down.
Yeah. How fast does it go?
Just over 300, we're doing 290 round.
Hello. Are we in one piece?
Yeah.
That I reckon that warning you got on your rotation, you know when it's saying terrain, terrain, terrain,
No, I didn't get it.
on the takeoff, it was saying, yeah, it was giving you a warning about terrain or
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
something rather
yeah,
than
yeah.
I reckon just your
I
initial
was a bit shallow.
pitch up, yeah.
Yeah.
Pitch it more for about 15 degrees initially and then
Yeah.
drop it to 10 and you'll get rid of the warning.
Yeah.
Why is there water up here?
What?
Why is there water up here? Where are we?
Huh? What do you mean, why is there water?
Are
We just went. We
inland
just
or
went.
on the coast?
No, we just went out of Curtin up to Derby. I flew over my mate's place and I went and visited early this year. Then we flew over Derby, and now we're heading back.
Back down towards
Tomorrow.
Broome. Alright, no worries.
So there's two peninsulas. There's two bits.
Yeah, I'll still look on the map. I've got no idea where we
So
are.
you go over water, then you go over. I can't think what they call it, and then you go over another bit of water. So the road has to go inland to go around, sort of.
If you want to see where you are, Dean's on that iPad. Just turn that on, yeah. Press, yeah, just go again. Yeah, that one. And again, allows fine, yeah. Just go back to the home page. There's the second icon, the FS flight control one, the white one. Yeah, that's the main instructor. So that just gives you like a map that you can zoom in and zoom out on and find out where we are at.
There's two bumps.
Yeah, I understand. I was wondering whether we're out on the coast, but yeah, we're actually inland there. Bye.
He must be sitting out there watching. The desk, there's a big screen out there. Yeah. Must be sitting watching. Try and level this out. I hate this.
What?
Never get it right.
What? Why?
Do the trim.
What's that? Why? Hey, where's the trim?
Oh, yeah. I've got it. You haven't.
I can't do. What does it do?
Well, it trims the aircraft so it gets the centre of balance in the right place, so you actually don't need to be using the elevators all the time.
Yeah.
So it does it. You get the computer doing it. It's quite tricky to get right. Gonna drop again. And it's harder to get it right when you're going so fast. Like we are. How far have we got to go?
68. There was?
Autopilot. We're not using it.
No, oh, okay, so, okay. But that's what it said, but we're not going to.
Yeah. There's actually two.
So what's
No.
on here? Like incomplete.
Yep.
Where are they?
What are you after?
Where it says incomplete after takeoff.
Yeah.
Do we do that?
We did all that.
or-
Yeah, we did all that.
Yeah.
Then we'll just go out over the coast and come back and come in over the beach. In theory. Do a touch and go and then go out and come back.
So do you want to be heading, like, or are you just going to go out wide just to start with?
Yeah, because the runway actually runs east-west.
Yeah.
So we'll go out over the bay, over Cable Beach.
Sort something out, yeah.
and then come back in, and then we'll do a touch and go up, come back, go again.
Yeah.
That will come in from either way.
Yeah.
And when we come in and we do the touch and go, we won't set the brakes the first time, right? Because we're just going to go pop and keep going. We're not going to actually stop. We're going to go. So we'll come in at flaps 15.
Yeah.
Flaps 15, flaps 25 maybe. And then when I've landed it, right, you've got to go to flaps 5.
Yeah.
And then we slam it and we go.
Yeah.
So we're literally just coming in and going. And then we'll come around and do another one where we'll actually stop the aircraft.
Yeah.
Rim's pretty good. What happened there?
Okay.
Rim's nearly spot on, I haven't even done it. Beautiful. Bit of a turn, but nice. How'd I manage that?
So do we start killing the speed at 3,000? No,
About 30 miles.
30 miles. We start killing, and
Yeah.
we want to be in.
We're a little bit over that at the moment. What are we? 40 miles. 51 nautical miles, exactly. Put a head out a bit. Where are we?
Where?
I'm just watching, looking at your iPad.
Yeah. Halfway.
Better. $47 miles. No, you're right. You'll have flaps, gears, and watch the speed.
Yeah.
Right, and you talk to me.
Yeah. So yeah, what, about 30 knots?
Sorry,
At 30 knots. Nautical miles, sorry.
43. I've got.
No, as in when we start.
Yep. Bye.
Okay.
Oh, dirty on him not having the tape running the first bit.
I know.
Eh? And I reckon he did. I reckon he wiped it because I told him at the start. I said, put that on. I'll pop your popsicle. Give him 2 tigs and ask for a cup of coffee.
Empty.
Eh?
It's empty.
Oh. That was me not paying attention. And then the autopilot on. Throttles will kick up now. $37. Yeah, you can adjust that one there.
What am I doing?
Yeah. That
So-
one that says 10, 20, that gives you miles in and out,
Yeah.
right?
So what, I want to go
that's further
Yeah,
out. You want to go in, it's up to you. What they do, like Rob Deck, what they do is you actually have them different. Yeah, like in real life, that's what they do. So they're not have the same perspective.
Yeah.
So I'm at what? I'm at 40, 56, must be. 20, 30, 40.
That's what mine's on now.
So I go there, I'll go to 32. Then we're at 30 miles out. I'm thinking about killing some speed.
What's this?
Huh?
300. Yeah, so what, John?
Kill the speed back to 280.
John, there to do that.
Yep. Yep.
Right for flaps then.
Oh yeah, wait for a while. You remember you see the little, on the side here, you'll see that little one come up. You're way too fast anyway.
So you just don't want him out.
No.
You just don't want him out at all.
Not until we get to about 3,000 feet. So you got the height there? You see the height?
Yeah.
So we get it slowed down at 3,000 feet. Nice and comfy. Only 27 miles now, so we go out over the water a little bit. Probably take some more speed out, make it 250. Up, going down a bit quick. Yeah, big quick. 100 a minute. Nice. Got that right. I think quite a little bit.
How far out do we want to be at 3,000 feet? Want to be
At 20 mile, we're gonna go out a little bit further. I know where I'm going because I know the airport's actually. See where that bit of water? See how the land goes out and there's a bit of water either side?
yeah.
And you see the sandy patch?
Yeah.
That's near where the town is, and the airport's actually like that. So we need to go out over the bay so we can come back in.
Yeah.
Really don't want to lose any more height now. Windscreen needs a clean.
Oh, no.
Bugs on it. That ain't nautical. On. Auto brakes to 3.
What's that doing?
And
What will that do?
when these things land, they actually, you don't have any brakes.
Yeah.
So that's the brakes.
Yeah. And wine 3. The max if you're stopping it.
A very, very short runway.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's wear and tear and you don't want to wear your brake pads out because it all costs money.
Yeah.
Right? So they just use an auto system. So when they're designed so that when the tyre hits the runway,
So the braking of the tyres is done through that, but you basically do the engine.
that's the
brake.
throttle, you do the engine, but you actually have no foot brake like in a car. It's
Yeah.
actually computer operated.
Yeah.
Yes. room.
And so that is an engine brake,
No, that's the air brake.
air brake.
So that works by opening up two big panels on the tail.
On the tail.
So we're at 3,000 feet, 250 knots. We can take some speed out now. 200. I can see Broome. I know where I'm going. Hope. 1,000. Yep. Get out over the water a bit, and then we'll gear down. Brake is armed.
Do we want flaps?
Watch the speed. No, not yet. Too fast anyway. Cable Beach.
Where's the up there on the end?
Ah, no, the first lot. Bar part is the port, and then the town's back in here.
Yeah. Where's the airport though?
In the middle of the town.
It is in the middle of it.
You fly in you come in the other way instead of coming over the beach, and you feel you're that low. You go over the cricket ground. You feel like you put your hand out the window and just grab hold of the posts.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, flaps 5, gear down.
So do you want your speed at 160? Yeah. Out of it. Don't touch it.
Like, gear down.
Yeah.
Boy.
So is there a set distance when you pull the gears out there?
Just we're using them as a brake.
Yeah.
Like, the only other thing we've changed now, but not yet, will be the speed. And a bit more flappy. I can see one red light.
So what are you looking for? What do you want? More red?
3 white lights.
You do want one.
Too low, that's why.
Yeah.
See the red light?
Yeah. Do all airports have that? Or?
Yeah. Back it off to 150. Bit low still. flaps 10 in one.
Still want it at 150.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Might get too slow.
Yeah, it was once.
No?
It wants 160.
Yeah, I've got the runway now.
Yep. So what do you want? You're going to want 25 flaps when we land, and then
So we'll go to 15.
just 15.
There's one white light. We can go to 15 now, and you can back speed up to 145. I'm overflying this a little bit. Watch the road to this then. 800 is what we want. 900.
So you want to go? It's
I know where it is.
yeah. I just like because my angle's probably not very good.
Right.
Wondering how
We're
far
right.
over we need to go.
So gears down, auto's on, speeds down. We haven't forgotten anything. No. Be all good.
Yep.
Speed
You
brakes armed.
don't want? Did you say you don't?
Yeah, no, it's armed. You do want ready to go. Speed brakes armed. That's probably better than that.
And so when we land, we want the auto brakes back off. Like when we go.
They'll go off anyway. They'll go off. We'll go back to flaps 5.
Yep.
Oh, I just lost all that altitude while I was talking. Okay. Come on, baby. That's where the pub is over there on the left. There we go. Nice work, Billy boy. Nice work. Back on profile, look at that. You would have thought I knew what I was doing.
So just keeping the speed then.
Yep. Anyone would have thought I knew what I was doing. Watching the rate of descent, 1300, 1200, approaching minimums, going low, come back a bit. Nice. A little bit low. Nice work.
Looks good.
Actually, turn the RTA off.
This
Turn it
one?
off.
This-
Turn it off.
That one.
Yeah, because we're not stopping this trip.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. In on throttle, stand by. Wait for the 100.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Bit of a nudge. Nicely done. Okay, flaps to 5.
Yeah, good.
Away we go. All the speed.
140. 50.
Rotate.
160.
Nice work.
70.
Nice work.
Flaps are 1.
No, wait till you call.
It's past the 1.
Okay,
Is that-
flaps 1, gears up. Go gear up first anyway.
Yeah.
But you wait to be cold.
Yeah, just asking. I wasn't going to do it without being told.
It's alright. Set it at 200. Hit the speed button. Arm it.
Try again. Doing a lot of different
What have we done? What have we done? What have we done?
And in flaps up.
Oh.
So flaps to go.
Yeah, he hadn't gone all the way.
all
Sorry, I
around,
thought he
that's
had.
it. Yep.
You said 1 and you told me not to do anything until I was told, so
And then
that's exactly what you
This is a blame culture you guys are
Hey,
going.
did you see us get in there?
I saw the very last bit of it, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, well, it certainly got down.
Good
Just
stuff.
watch your speed. You're doing 270, 280. Hang on, those flaps haven't set, Deans. Just take it back to 1 and see it's stuck up there still on 1. It does it occasionally.
Yeah.
Just take it back and go again. There it goes. That's got rid of the warning. That'll otherwise no worries. You were landing at flaps 15.
So right to RMS.
Oh well, I missed it.
That was it. Was calling out to your flaps on the
Yeah.
landing, and it's because you were stuck here in 15
Yep.
for landing. But otherwise, pretty good. Yeah, auto throttle on. Or you just doing it manually at the moment?
We've just been doing it.
I thought you asked Dean to put it on.
Well, we didn't, then you interrupted.
No, blame.
You want it on, yeah?
He wants it on. You got to hold it for about a quarter of a second, just on the latches. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
And then speed.
Yep. Nice.
Can I press that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Press it again. Should go green.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Wait, that's.
See a lot of horizon out the front window, Bill.
I know. There's a lot of desert straight in front of us.
No, that means we're going down. If you see a lot of horizon, it means we're going downhill. There we go. Now he's got it. So that was Broome, yeah?
Yeah.
You found the runway, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't really figure out which direction the runway was heading.
No, we went out over the water and then came back in.
Came back in, so you just knew roughly where it was.
I was only there about 4 months ago.
Yeah, so good. Is that the one they came in on?
We were lucky. We actually came in one way and left the other.
So you're both
So
in.
we actually were going to go back and do. I want to go back in there, which is the one where you come actually over the shopping centre.
Right, nice.
So we've done the beach, so we'll now do the shopping centre.
Cool.
That was the idea.
Yeah, good. Everything else all right? No problems? Got
No,
it
it's good.
under control?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's wide.
Flaps. Wait, you're live. Flaps 30 for the next one.
Yes, boss. Righto. What else we master caution alarm gone
So how far out do you want to go?
then? Well, we're 13 nautical miles out again. We'll get out to 20 and do a loop, go back. Do you want? No?
Yep.
You'll always find something I've done wrong. No.
Never satisfied.
No. At least you got it down. Yeah, right, huh? Don't worry.
Oh, I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good too. A bit low, but that is. Righto. Do a loop, do it again. So we're going. This is the road that we're going over here now. This is the highway that goes all the way to Perth, all the way down the coast.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get up to 5,000 feet and then we'll muck around.
How far? 5,000.
Yeah, get up to 5,000. Start our turn back. And we can come straight in on the pink line.
Yeah.
Well, in theory. No, because he would have done that from baby, sorry. Oh, quite that quick. Righto, around we go. That's the one that goes off. Okay.
What?
No, I'm just looking at your map. Room over there. Because we're not using any instrument landing to line us up, and I actually know where the runway is, we'll go along the edge of that water.
Yeah.
that's nearly straight into the strip.
So it's more like on that angle.
Yeah, it's more like that. It's not like that pink line was our direction to get us from Curtin to here. It doesn't actually give us the angle of the runway.
Yeah.
We're 19 miles out. 4,000. Good.
Lovely. Do they hurt? They look like they hurt.
Righto. Do it again. Oh. Crank it back to 180. Okay, so this time we're going to stop. So we'll put the auto brakes to 3. When Blake and I did it the last time, so we've been doing all these touch and goes. When we did it, finally came into Brisbane to actually stop. I forgot. Good thing it's a long runway.
We're like, that's at the speed, we're not stopping.
I know. It was like that too. Like,
So did you go again? Or did you
I stopped it.
You had time to
Yeah, we
put it
stopped
on?
it. Well, the fact is that the runway in Brisbane is long enough, so we can do it. If you'd been into a short runway, you would have been screwed. Looking for the lights when you see them. 13 miles. Much altitude. What are you doing there? Alright, laps 5.
Or 160.
Those are the lights. No?
Finish your sand.
Yeah. You go 160. Alarm the speed brake.
Where?
I have the lights. Beautiful, gear down.
Pardon?
Gear down. Oh, look at that, I've got white lights instead of red lights, which means I'm on profile. Woohoo! We'll go, right, when we come in this time, we'll go to flaps 30. Look at that, got white lights.
2,500.
Are we in? Will you be slowing to 160?
160.
On 160.
You go 145 now if you want. Oh no, you'll need more flaps. Go to flap. What are you at?
We're at flaps 5.
Okay, 145. 145.
Wonder why it's not changed, but
Thought I was low, but there you go. White lights. And not much straighter this time. Much straighter. Straighter this in 50, that'll come back to just nice. The gear's done, speed brake's done.
yeah.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30. Nice work. Really no much on it. Still high. One white light. Right, then timing, direction. 2 white lights. Put the push. 3 white lights, give it the push, don't climb it too high. Nice. Going down. Here with your feet, 1,000 feet. Right at the spin. But it fast. Right over.
400. 300. 100. Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
So what, if you get too high, do those lights go out or? Yeah.
Coffee's please. Yeah. What's the time?
Must be 1:30, 1:23.
Doesn't count when you ring the bell. I don't know what time it is.
I'm assuming that this must be wait.
No, one's Greenwich time. I'm trying to think what the other one is. I've used those instruments before.
12:30.
We've got another half hour. Hey? Probably busy, he's probably on the phone. We can try and take off again. Don't think we've got enough runway.
Well, if he doesn't get back in time,
No?
we put it in the ditch. Well, go for a drive over there.
Steering wheel? Here's the steering wheel here.
Hello.
Hello?
This looks good.
We're down again.
You're good.
Right, what's the time?
It is 12:24.
Oh, okay, so we've got time to do a bit more.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. You can do pretty much as you like, really. I don't care. Yeah. What?
No?
Well, I've got nobody else in, so I'll do it.
Just watching the cars.
What do you want to do?
Well, Dean's can decide.
I don't know.
What do you
I
want to
don't
do?
know. I don't know. Just somewhere.
Want to fly around home or...
Somewhere.
Take me to Kununurra, I'll go in and out of there.
Where now?
Kununurra.
Where the fuck is that?
Hey?
Hey, we're on the top.
Somewhere
Where's that?
with...
Where's that?
Somewhere it's about 1,000 kilometres that way.
Nah, let's go somewhere.
Where do you want to
Some
go?
hills and stuff,
Well,
I
what,
don't
you
know.
want to go in? Well, we
Go
can
and do. Have you done Hong Kong yet?
I was about to say we could go and do old Hong Kong.
Yeah, we'll do Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Pass the iPad off. Just rip the white cord out, and then rip it off the wall. It's
Oh, yes, we'll
just
do
Velcro.
do the checkerboard.
Yeah, shoot the checkerboard. That's always a bit of a laugh.
Swap seats.
Swap seats, no. That was pretty good, that last one. You didn't watch
I didn't
that one?
see that one, no.
No, that was good.
If we're still going up.
I actually had 3 white lights.
Really?
Yeah.
You should have 2, but 3 is good.
I had 3.
Did you have any red at all?
Yes.
Right, 1 red and 3 white.
No,
you had about
3.
yeah, no,
and
you
then
had about
in
2.
the end I stuffed it up, and then I ended up going red.
You weren't all red. No, it was about 2, I'm pretty sure. Right at the end.
One of the problems is those pappies are good from a distance out, but once you get reasonably
Yeah.
close, you've kind of got to
Yeah,
trust what you see.
the only thing I didn't do, I floated it in. Like,
As it just didn't get it down.
no,
Bit
the
of
last
an
bit was a
overflare.
bit of a float.
Alright, so where are we? Let's go auto brakes back to RTO. Trim back to, how are we going on fuel? Actually, let's put a bit of fuel in, we're getting a bit light here.
Helps.
Cost me a bloody
Oh,
fortune.
it doesn't matter if he
It's
turns it off anyway.
It's like $2,000 a bloody litre or something. Fuel, wait, let's have some of that. Down there, so you're down to 2 tonnes, which is actually getting pretty low in terms of it won't go real well soon.
It's cheap to fill up this one, you just use it.
It's quick too, look at it go. There you go, about 5 tonnes, that'll do the job.
We're facing the other way.
You're on runway 25.
So then we've got
Which
to go
one do
that
we
way.
normally go off on?
We usually go the other way, don't we?
I don't know.
Isn't-
yeah, okay, hang on, I'll put
No,
it
no, we'll go this way. We'll go. I'll fly
yeah, just
over
do it.
again.
Yeah, come around the back of that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I know
that
where
takes
I
you
am.
straight down towards the bridge.
Yeah,
And you want the bridge out your window.
that's right.
And see, I haven't been here for a while. Actually, yeah, let's go. Flaps back to 5. Flaps to 5. Yada yada yada. Trims. As long as you've got trims and flap, you're normally in pretty good shape. I want to watch your takeoff to make sure you don't get those ground warnings this time. Press the red flashing button just to get rid of the warning.
Just on.
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure I don't do what?
That your rotation's enough that you don't get the ground warnings like you did the last one. Not the last one, the one before.
The
last
one before.
Yeah,
So I
didn't see it
corrected that last time.
Yeah, I didn't see it though. So if I didn't see it, I don't know if it really happened. Righto.
Yeah, like the first bit that doesn't exist on the tape.
That's it.
That's never happened.
That's correct. What bit?
Yeah, even Dean said that was the best bit. So.
Righto. Let's go. Let's see where you're heading.
He doesn't know where we're going.
No, well, neither do I. I haven't done Hong Kong for a long time.
All the numbers, Dean's.
Okay. 80.
So much easier to steer once you've done it once or twice again.
100.
Oh.
120. 140.
Rotate.
160. 180.
You're getting what?
200.
Friggin' hell you gee.
What?
I don't know why you're getting it.
Well, it's not me.
Anyway, gear up.
Anyway, gear up, Dean's.
Get the throttles backed off a bit, 90 or 80. Probably somewhere in the middle. Beautiful.
Might as well leave the flaps because we're not going very far.
Yeah, somewhere around between 2 and 3,000. You don't really want to
Yeah.
go any higher than 3.
Yeah,
It's hard
yeah.
to get down otherwise.
Yeah.
You're too young for this, Steve. This is where they we're going back to the old Hong Kong airport, which is where up until the late 80s or 90s, the runway used to be right in the middle of the city, and Hong
Yeah.
Kong was like a massive big city. And so you'd have these dirty going 747s coming over your head, only like 200 feet above you, as they sort of come over the top of the city and then just landed
Yeah.
in the bay. But they closed it. But so that's where we're heading back to, where they used to have it.
That was the new airport that they built.
I actually don't know how you find it coming in from this end, although it won't be.
What's that?
I don't know how you find it coming in from this end, but it won't be hard. I think you're in the
Can't be
right.
any hard because you've got to come over the hill from the other bit, don't you?
Yeah, you pretty much. We normally cross this hill that you're about to go in the
Yeah,
back
down
of.
the other end.
Yeah, I think you've got it all pretty well covered. Get back to 60 or 50% on your throttles, you'll find already that it's particularly if you're keeping the flaps out, you're going pretty slow
Well, I can just cheat.
with the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Particularly because it gets busy down here. Flaps 5, yeah, 170, that looks pretty good.
I'm not just a pretty face sometimes.
See that? No comment.
Yeah. Because there's the airport over there, James, where we just come from.
Yeah.
And we normally hop over and
And the actual
Go
city
out over
is
the-
going to
over
pop up
there.
somewhere. It'll
Over
be.
there.
you can see the skyscrapers there.
Yeah.
They'll actually pop up here. The city's actually here. I reckon it's not loaded yet. As you get a bit closer, they'll all come up in here, and the airport's right out there somewhere. So you tend to fly over this general direction towards the hills here,
Yeah.
and then do that descending right-hand turn.
No, yeah, they're coming now.
I've been trying to figure out when I used to come here how to get them to load earlier, because it's not till you get within about bloody 8 miles of the airport, and they all go thump, and you see a whole bloody city appear out of nowhere.
Just the bridge.
Uh,
So we normally come over
Yeah, we're crossing right about where you are now.
a little bit further.
Yeah,
but
yeah, towards the end of that sort of strip. Just pressing. It's an off-scheduled descent because we've
Yeah,
got
there's
8,000 there.
skyscrapers.
It thinks we were going to climb to about 8,000 feet, and because we didn't go that high before we started descending, it gives you a warning telling you you're descending earlier than you sort of planned to. Yeah, and there they are. They all popped up.
skyscrapers.
I think the trick here is to make sure you try and give yourself some space out to the left, get as far away from the city as you can, but without actually being in the hills. And you want to cross. Well, you got to get quite close to
That's
it.
fair.
You
You
got-
got to be in the hills.
You got to get quite close to this one here.
Yeah,
without
yeah,
hitting
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And you want to cross land here at about 1,400 feet normally.
Yeah. You normally come through that gap there.
Yeah, you got it. There's the bridge. Right, set up some brakes.
No, no.
3-1. 3.
No.
Yeah, set up to 3.
Makes me more nervous with
What makes you more nervous?
backseat driver.
Yeah.
Good, that's good. Mainly interested because I haven't had anybody come in here for months. I used to come here a lot, but I got bored with it.
Looking for them.
I can't see you getting close to the coast, to the land.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the.
You want to head down normally about 800 feet before you make the right-hand turn onto the final heading. You can see the little lights out there. You see those? They're little flashy. They're called rabbit lights. Hang on, there they are.
Yeah,
They kind of they
Yeah,
lead
yeah,
you
yeah.
around the corner onto the runway, basically. And there's your famous checkerboard. It's hard to see, but right there in the green trees.
Oh, it's there.
That's
it
what
is.
they
I was
aim at.
looking for it.
Yep. That's hard to pick up from out here.
Put your wheels down, Dino.
Yeah, and I'd hold altitude for there for a bit, Bill. 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
one of them?
gear down,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
just he'll level off just to stop the descent. Bring the flaps to 15. Back from here, bring the flaps all the way down to 30. Set your speed to 150. Perfect. Alright, yep. Runway's hard to spot, but the leading lights will be your friend.
Oh, I got Dempsey on order. They count me today.
Alright, about there you should be able to start the final descent as you're turning. Good. I can see one red, so you got 3 rights and a red at the moment,
I've got them.
which is pretty much, as long as you're not too steep, it'll be a perfect turning descent.
So is there another one going that way, or is it just the one
As in,
runway going?
just the one runway.
Just the one
Yeah.
runway,
Yeah, you've always got both ends you can use, well nearly always, so you can actually take off from both ends of it, but there's just the one. But this is where they'd be coming in, that, you know, people in the city, they've just got these things only 200 feet above them all day long, just coming in
Yeah.
over here. Batshit crazy.
400.
There, keep pushing that nose down just a tiny bit.
200.
Right.
100. Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nice. Reverses. It's pretty good. Gotta be happy with that one.
Not so bad.
It's good. That was almost too short, wasn't it?
That was, wasn't it?
You haven't done Hobart yet, have you?
No, our very first flight.
Today?
No, we haven't done
No,
Hobart
but Deans
today.
hasn't done it.
No.
No, you want to just do a run around there?
Yeah, we can do that.
Good, bit of local.
Over the outlet, around the mountain.
Yeah.
Go and check Mum at Hill, we'll see if she's working.
Where are you guys from? I know it's south.
Garden Island Creek.
Garden Island Creek. Hobart.
Where is it?
Oh yeah, you're a Sandy. Oh, Battery Point, it's not you.
No, Sandy Bay. That's your points across the road.
Hobart.
Alright. Go. Flaps 15, flaps 5. Speed brake gone.
As in, where's it gone? Just try advance the throttles a bit. Because we're paused at the moment, just wait till it come back on the ground.
Because I didn't bounce the throttles, that's...
Yeah, well, it's because you left on the runway. Normally, as soon as they taxi off, they give it a bit of thrust and it just puts them down automatically. That's the whole point of it. Just before you go on, pause it. Now try it. Missed their opportunity, just push it all the way forward. Speed brake.
Oh yeah?
Shouldn't be saying armed though, just pull it back out and back in. Go again. There we go, nice. Okay, so flaps are 5, brakes are RTO, trim looks pretty good. Everything else is right. So we're 7 mile beach behind us.
Yep.
Sitting out to your left.
Ah, 7 mile beach in front of me.
And don't be smart, there you go, here's yours. Actually, I would give you one fighting because it's a bit harder to find this runway even if you know where you're going. No, tune in Hobart Airport. Oh, 300 to the left on that one. So that's it there, that green line there.
Yeah.
That's your that's your return path. But it's coming in from behind us, obviously. So you're going to kind of
Okay,
do a
so
big
you've
loop.
actually lined that up on the runway as well.
That's lined up on this runway.
Yeah.
But so when you come back, you'll be coming down
Yeah. I'll just intersect.
behind us. But yeah, if you're tracking that, that'll kind of have you on the right path to come back in and land.
Not a problem. Ready?
Yeah.
All the numbers. So much easier to steer. The first time you come in, it's really hard to steer, and when you come back, it seems really hard.
Yeah.
And once you've done it once,
80.
eh?
80. Yeah, you're at 100.
Once you've done it once, it's quite easy.
120. 140.
140, rotate.
160. 180.
Positive rate.
Cut up. 200.
Gear up. Flaps up.
All the way.
All the way.
What's your speed?
180 if you like. Set it.
What'd you say? So 180.
180 and set. Yes. Nice work. Did you get lost already?
Hey?
Nice amount. Wonder if it'll fit under the Tasman Bridge.
Could try.
I don't reckon. There's the Bailey Bridge. Or the Barham Bridge, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Right. Where's the bridge?
I don't know. I think it's
There are
supposed to be over there.
Well, it's funny they've got the Barham Bridges there.
Yeah.
Because it's quite funny because I last time I did this, the Iron Pot isn't on this map either. Huh.
I mean, you got the thing on this, the tower on top of Mount Wellington.
Up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no bridge.
No bridge.
Weird. It's high up there.
Hey?
Well, Mount Wellington's about 4,000 feet. We're only 2,000 feet. No bridge. See the Barham Bridge out there?
Yeah. You going up?
Huh?
Are you going up above Mount Wellington?
Yeah. I was going to drop you off on the top.
Yeah? Alright.
Well, there's Blake's doing burnouts on Bridgeway. Quite high enough. 4,100. 3.9. That's just about enough.
There's still no bridge?
No. Discount. 4,100, so that was give us enough to get over now.
By what, 100?
Okay. Oh, the train warning will go off.
Yeah. Oh.
More than enough.
Not near the tower.
No, been done.
But you have.
No, I'd nearly hit the power on Flinders Island.
Does this take into account for the wings?
Yep. Ah, shut up. Oh. He's up, isn't it? No, No, leave it. It thought we were coming into land, that's why.
Yeah.
Shut up. It thought we were coming into land. He'll be in here in a minute.
Pretty good except for all those warnings.
Well,
Sorry.
what do you know?
Have you been,
Huh?
have you been down there before? No.
It'll be quick. Yeah. We'll have time to get back. Yeah. Rivulet running through there. Go down Nicholas Rivulet. Look, I could probably put it down through there, do a lap, come up our valley, and then back into the airport. How about that?
So which one are you saying is?
This is Nicholas Rivulet.
This one going this way?
No, going straight ahead. Huh?
Yeah.
There's Nicholas Rivulet Road down there.
Yeah.
The windy bit where I crashed the Honda. Tucked in just in under this hill here.
Hey?
Ignat should be just down in there.
Yeah.
It ain't there. Hey?
Yeah.
It's not there.
No.
That's Green Point there. That's Gardner's Bay, Green Point. I want to give me a bit of flaps, I reckon. Just 5. That's Disabled Bay. There's Garden Island. Stables Bay down here. So we live up there. Wonder if we can get in there. That's got the old road going right through that doesn't exist. Over the top.
Still.
No?
Is this the laser?
Yeah. What, as in there? No, that's, oh, there. Yeah, that's going on over, yeah, going over the top. It doesn't exist. So that's Garden Island there. Oh, unless that's just... No, it's not. That's road that doesn't exist.
No, wouldn't that be the one out of... Not the one out of T-Bay.
See, there's another one going up over the top there. This is where Garden Island Sand should be. There's nothing there. This must be an old map, because it's got the old road, doesn't even go around the bottom. Because we live just here. Down there.
Oh, we've come around, yeah.
No, yeah, well, virtually underneath where we are. This is about, yeah, down here somewhere is where we live.
Well, the fire trails are still there, so...
Yeah, it might just be a hard trail. Right, put your flaps back in, we'll get going.
All the way?
Yep. What bridge?
In Middleton, wasn't it there?
Further up than that, aren't we? Oh, shut up. We're already over it.
That'd be Waterbridge up there, wouldn't
Should be down there. No, well, we're nearly up to Kettering because that's where the ferry comes from. That's what's no point over there. Oh no, it's not
No,
going
that's up
no,
there.
further up, yeah.
it? That'd probably maybe down there.
One of
Can't really
those.
see.
Oh, your flaps didn't go up again.
Not all the way, no.
Still not running.
Alright. We don't really know how far away we are though, do we?
Sorry?
We don't really know how far away we are, do we?
Oh, not that far.
I know that, but...
There's no on pot. Been 2,000, 3,000 feet. Blackman Bay, Kingston.
So is that saying that that's 10 nautical miles, 20?
Yep, 10, 15.
So it's about 20, no, 10. Is that 10? Well, so that's 10.
Yeah,
So
that's
5,
5,
10,
10,
15.
15, 20. Yeah, the whole out to the outside. You set up here. You've got it set on 20.
So the outside, that's 20 there.
Yes.
Does that mean we want to start slowing down then?
Not yet, because we've got to go out this way a bit, because we've got to come back in. We're not going straight over the runway, because we... Oh, hang on. Where am I?
Yeah, that's
We are. Okay.
What'd you go do?
All right. 180. Put the gear down too if you want. If you want, yeah, put the gear down, it'll help slow us down. Right, get ready for your flaps.
Yeah?
Hang on.
Or wait until we're...
A little bit slower. We're just using the gear as brakes. Okay, flaps 1. Flaps 5. $160. Lead brake. Yep. Am I? White lights. And a 150. Flaps 30. Yep. $145, Dean. Right, brakes, wheels, speed rag. Nice. I'll get good at it. Even got my rate of descent right. Run them white lights.
Where does it show ground speed? Isn't that? Oh, that airspeed. Yeah, it should be another one at the top, but we have because we've got no weather on. Yeah, okay.
Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Hey, baby.
Hello. Got the grainy runway. Sometimes Hobart the runway gets all grainy like that. No, the Tasman Bridge, I lost that about a year ago with an upgrade. What do you mean there's no signet? There is a signet. Not a signet what? A town? Right, interesting. Yeah, okay. They do put the towns in, but they're based on population numbers. So you guys may be not small enough to rate on this radar. A lot of what? Yeah, right. Yeah, the roads generally are pretty good in terms of they come off the maps and are pretty accurate. But yeah, why haven't we come to a stop? Pull the park brake on. Just pull the park brake on. That'll stop it. That'll bring it to a halt. Anyway, it looks like you found your way back. That's not a bad effort. The actual Tasman Bridge is there, it just doesn't render properly. If you come through at night time, you see the lights on it, but you can't actually see the bridge itself. When I did an upgrade a while back, the scenery pack doesn't work. The casino happened the same thing, the casino disappeared. A bit of a bugger. Alright, are you done? Just stick the flaps back up and shut down the two engines. That'll do it. Nice one.